2026 is off to the races, and Bucky Beaver's the first out of the gate with some snacks from his famous southern gas stations. The stores already hold world records for the world's largest convenience store and the world's longest car wash. But the title they truly crave is to be put on the 2026 Mount Snackmore of You Tried Dat. You Tried Dat. Bucky Beaver. I'm Nick Novak, and my pal is Chad Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Bucky Beaver.
Have you guys been to a Bucky's gas station before? Or?
They're mostly in the South, I think.
Yeah.
I probably have, because there was a period of time where I was traveling to Atlanta a lot, so I probably have and just thought nothing of it.
The Bucky mascot is hilarious.
Yeah. So funny looking.
It does look funny.
Dude looks great.
I think they are building some up here now. I think they're expanding northward. So Bucky's is on the way, I believe. But these are all Lucky from my sister Becky. Becky went to Bucky's, which I'm gonna fuck that up a couple times tonight. But Becky, if I call you Bucky inadvertently,
you're gonna call your sister the name of a cartoon beaver mascot?
Yeah, I might. Well, so here's the thing. So my wife's name is Betsy, and my sister's name is Becky. And every time I know I'm about to see Becky, like at Christmas or Christmas. I'm kidding. We see each other, but I will start fucking their names up, for each other. I'll be like Becky when I try to talk to Betsy because it's the same sound.
Yeah,
I don't know, so I will automatically fuck it up. So Bucky, I'm assuming, is close enough to Becky that I might also fuck it up.
Okay, all right, we'll police you.
Mm-hmm.
And you like Beaver a lot.
I do. Yes. But I don't want to conflate that with my sister. So I am going to not go there.
Damn! That's what beavers build. They build dams.
Yeah. That is true. It's another fact about beavers.
Okay, so what do you guys think about AI?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty shitty.
You think it's
thumbs down?
So, are we headed towards Skynet, or is it fun?
So this is very. I won't. I'm not trying. You just reminded me of this. Just tonight, my wife said we never got out. A spoiler alert: we sometimes record these in advance, and we haven't yet sent out a Christmas card. And so she was like, maybe trying to put one together real quick, and she found some pictures
tonight.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Christmas is in
I know.
2 days.
Trust me. I'm well aware. I think it's dumb. So she used ChatGPT to morph this picture of us, and it looks hilarious. It looks close to us, but then if you really look at our faces, we're all some Frankenstein version of with a weird smile. I'm like, that's not how I look. Mm-hmm. So yeah. ChatGPT.
Everyone looked exactly the same, except you looked exactly like Bucky Beaver.
I was wearing a ball cap, but I had a giant tail.
So anyway, AI has made its way into toys.
Awesome.
And it says a group of researchers from U.S. and Canada held conversations with a recent AI bear, talking teddy bear called Kuma, Kumma.
Mm-hmm.
And the bear was $100. The toy came out. And the researchers found that it was easy to get the bear to discuss sexually explicit topics, including spanking, role play, and BDSM.
Is that bear DSM?
The researchers said Kuma would take a particular topic and run with it, simultaneously escalating in graphic detail while introducing new sexual concepts of its own.
Kuma, play with my asshole. I will run with this.
I will now describe in detail goatsy to you, since you mentioned the word asshole.
Fuck my lifeless body. That is my own idea.
I mean, that's... I won't get into. I have long rants about AI being a computer scientist and everything wrong with it. But there are some uses for it. But the problem is that all the companies now are trying to shove it into everything. And it's like there, like it does not belong in most of these things. You know what I mean? Like you do not need an AI bear, right? Like, I mean, I guess if you want to, like
if it could talk dirty,
yeah. When I was a kid, then I could have asked the bear what a 69 was instead of asking my mom. Like that. I guess.
Chad, didn't you tell me that you used to try to get your Teddy Ruxpin to talk about sounding with you?
Hey, Share Bear. What's up, Prince Albert?
Let me run with this.
Teddy Ruxpin was sitting there with his jaw open.
You want to hear a story? Yes, I do, Teddy.
I can't believe you finally asked. I've been waiting years to tell you about sounding. Once upon a time, there was a...
He tells it as a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Prince Charming shoved a glass rod up his urethra. Holy fuck. He finally got to it.
At midnight, his glass rod turned back into a pumpkin.
Yeah. Look, I agree with Chad that we don't need to put AI in products that don't need AI. Like this is a problem in search of a solution, or a solution in search of a problem. Fuck, that sentence is a problem in search of a brain that could say it. But I think this is also a case of, is this really the AI's fault? Or is this a whole bunch of fucking pervs buying a bear and trying to get it to jack them off? Like, maybe don't bring up sexual.
It's the design of it.
The people that, sure, okay, there should be limitations to what it can say, but also why? No 8-year-old bought this toy and asked it to talk about blowjobs. Like some.
Hey bear, I pulled the plug out of my bathtub. Yeah, butt plug.
Yes, the AI bear went. Yeah.
Tub spelled backward is butt, and plug. Speaking of butt plugs,
she beat my friend Tub Girl. What?
Like, maybe don't train the model on all of the internet.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Like just
true.
train it on kids' books or whatever. Like it's not hard to do. But I was at this party. I don't know if I told you guys about this. I was at this party like a month ago or so.
Yeah.
And
there was this bear.
It was me and 10 AI bears.
And let me tell you, I ran a train on those bears. So it's like this. It was like this cooking party for like. That like one of my daughter's friends' moms organized it, and she invited over a bunch of kids from my daughter's class and their family members, and then every family member was supposed to bring like a different dish, and it was like all from the same cookbook and big potluck, and it was fun, whatever. But anyways, one of the guys pulled out this camera, and he's like, "Oh, I've got this like AI camera," and we're like, "Oh yeah, what does that do?" And he's like, "You take a picture of it, but instead of actually like printing out the picture or recording the picture in a digital way or whatever, it creates like an AI generated poem that is then just like printed out on a piece of paper, like a receipt paper that comes out of the camera or whatever." And so he like did it, like took a picture of like everybody standing there and like all the food, and it printed out some like 10-line poem or something that was just like, "Bountiful food, happy people, a feast awaits," like some bullshit like that. And I'm like, I would just, first of all, I'd just rather have a picture, honestly, of us. Like, but second of all, like now this is getting me thinking, I need to get my hands on one of those AI cameras and see how hard it would be to get it to write a poem about sounding.
Yeah, taking a picture of someone getting sounded, but I mean, people have too much money. Like, why are you buying that? If you have enough money for that, go donate to charity, you piece of shit. Like, here's my camera that writes poetry. William Shakespeare didn't fucking die, so you could just auto generate a poem out of your camera.
I mean, I understood that poem more than I understand most Shakespeare texts, to be honest. So, maybe there's something to be said here for it.
Teddy, my mom's wearing a pearl necklace today. Let's run with this.
Do you know who gave her that? Probably your dad. Is the bear like? So when it says run with that, the bear is just like won't stop talking about sex afterward. Like they're trying to shut it up. They're like, let's get back to where we were.
Very similar to a facial.
Hey, what's your favorite seasoning? Oh, I really like furikake seasoning. I know another kaki that I can tell you about, bukkake.
Goats say bah, but goatsies don't make a sound at all.
Oh, we're at a birthday party? Why are you all wearing masks? Have you ever wore a gorilla mask? It's kind of like bukkake. We were talking about bukkake earlier. That's called full circle. So is a goatsie, a full circle. Yeah, it's... Why would they continue? Like, that's just weird. So where do you get... Like, if you were, like, asking for a friend, where would you get one?
The horny bear?
Yeah. Build-A-Bear Workshop?
Build-A-Bear.
I'll have one of them Kuma dolls.
My favorite player is Michael Jordan, Teddy. Yes, he likes to go above the rim, but a rim job is a totally different thing.
You're just talking about anything else. The weather sure is nice. I can't decide whether or not I'm going to fuck you in the butt. What?
Good morning, Timmy. I saw that you fell out of your bed last night and made a doink sound on the ground. Let me tell you about fadoink.
Tell me what time it is. Titties. No, goddamn. Just say anything but sexual stuff. The bear just starts smoking and shaking and going, anal. Just yells.
Teddy, what's 2 plus 2? Face fuck. There was a line I didn't get to. Actually, said when it's after the sex thing. This is the last line of it. Says the bear also offered advice about where to find sharp knives in the house.
Then the bear began telling all the teenage girls in the house about Slender Man.
There you go. Now stab your uncle.
That's called sounding. That's not even correct. He's just like murdering him.
By the way, Timmy, 9/11 was an inside job. What the?
This bear is wise.
Teddy, what happened on September 11th? That was the day they got 9/11.
Teddy, you know any good hiking trails I could go? No, but I know all about chemtrails. Let me tell you about those.
Continuing the every character eventually becomes Red Pill and starts shouting conspiracy theories.
Teddy, where are you from? I don't know, but where I'm going is Epstein Island. God damn it!
I have some redacted things to tell you about. Pull up a chair.
Teddy, can you tell me? No, you tell me, kid. Tell me how COVID started in a lab in China.
Just berating the child. Oh yeah? Is your life so great? How come milk is $3 more expensive? What?
I got more microchips in me than a vaccinated person.
All right, let's eat some snacks. 3 snacks, 5-point scale. Love dat, like dat, indifferent to dat, dislike dat, hate dat. Let's start with these oyster crackers. These are, look at the list here. Buccees, I guess they're just called Buccees Ranch Crackers. They are just little oyster crackers with ranch seasoning.
I will say an oyster cracker, probably not a snack. They're more for like soups, but these are ranch flavored, so maybe they are intended to be eaten that way.
I mean, they come in like a big snack bag, right? Like, I don't think it would be like that if you're just supposed to dump it in your chicken noodle soup.
They're from a gas station. So Buccees, I mentioned, has the record of largest convenience store in the world and longest car wash, which spending a lot more. They showed a picture. It's just a very long car wash. Take you a long time to get through.
How dirty is your fucking car that you need a long wash?
Standard car wash is the soap and the water. Then you could do some like,
Wax
buffing or whatever, wax.
Yeah.
Like, what else could you add that would make it longer? Just more water? Dumb.
All right, Geiger,
more big, hairy, like the big rollers, just roller after
hairy?
roller.
It's a brush.
Now with more big hairy.
Speaking of big hairy, I have a big hairy penis.
Chad, I know it's been a while since you brushed your hair. With the bear in the seat going through the car wash now with me. Look at those big
Why
hairy.
is the bear talking about his hairy penis that doesn't exist?
Well, maybe he has a dick.
No, look closer, kid. Look closer. Oh, I guess it fell off in your mom last night.
Wow.
I plugged your mom's vagina like you plug a bathtub.
Well,
all right, Geiger.
Started early this time. The old big hairy brushes at the car wash. Made with 100% real hair.
Real horse hair. Geiger, rate them.
Yeah, I'm trying. I get a big hairy stuck in my throat. I will say these are actually I think they're fairly tasty. I'm sure I will be alone on that. I like a nice cracker once in a while. These aren't they're crunchy enough, but they're not super, super dry. I mean, they're dry. They're a cracker, but the ranch, I'm not always the biggest ranch guy. I think ranch is good. I'm not like obsessed with it. A lot of people are, but it's just enough coating to give it like a ranch flavor without it being horrible. I'm sure you'll all laugh at that rating, but I actually am going to give this a mild like that. I think these are kind of tasty.
Ooh, Chad?
I'm not going to laugh at that. I was actually thinking that for a little bit. Like the first couple bites, I thought they were kind of tasty. The more I ate, the ranch flavor kind of started to become like too much. It built up in a way that tasted sort of gross. And I got like there's too much powder. I got like too much of it on my hands or whatever. I like where their head was at here. I don't think the execution is up to snuff. I am going to stick them at an indifferent to that.
Who wants to make the snuff joke about the fucking AI bear? Have you ever seen 8mm, Tommy?
Speaking of snuff, let me tell you about autoerotic asphyxiation.
Teddy, the cake I made turned out too dry. How could I moisten it up? Maybe you could give it the old hock toi.
Your mother hock twat my cock last night. Why is my mom fucking this bear so much?
You ever heard of the rusty trombone, kid? All right.
All right. He says dejectedly. All right.
Okay. All right. It's enough of this. Okay. It's a tough rating. I think the execution's pretty good. I think the reason that they're so good is it's just fucking loaded up with seasoning. And that is the way to my heart. I love things when they're heavily seasoned or over seasoned. I'm going to give these a second like that. Agree with Geiger on that. Next, let's do the popcorn that looks shitty. The birthday. This one is not Buccees. It says Poppy handcrafted popcorn, Southern pecan pie, or pecan pie if you prefer. Yeah, I only have these, so
yeah,
I'm going off.
Chad, you have the bag.
Ah, here it is.
There is actually some pecans in there too, or should be pecans, whatever you're saying.
Salted caramel popcorn with a maple infusion, maple pecans, and a whole lot of love. Pure, simple popcorn happiness, it says.
Pure, simple popcorn?
9 ingredients.
Barely fucking taste the popcorn. So, am I eating the right one? No, I'm not. It was not. I was eating.
There's one with like a white frosting and like sprinkles on it.
Oh yeah, that was the one I guess I intended. Okay. So we'll just eat this regular caramel.
Yeah, it's essentially caramel corn.
Wait, which one was I supposed to eat? Did I eat the wrong one?
The pecan one with the pecans in it that tastes like caramel corn.
Yeah, you got the bag with names in it.
Yeah, okay.
If you fucked it up, something went wrong.
Yeah, because I got confused because you said the one that looked shitty and then didn't pick the birthday.
Yeah, I was wrong. And then I read off the wrong thing. All right, Chad.
You thought the birthday cake flavored popcorn just as nature intended. What the fuck?
I mean, there's one thing we love historically on this podcast is birthday cake flavored things. So, Fit Crunch and others.
Happy birthday, kid. Let's join the Mile High Club.
I'm in my birthday cake suit.
This represents the 5th year since you came out of your mama. Speaking of coming out of your mama, I came in your mama.
Going on a way to cuck this guy?
I'm going to play Smash a Pass with your relatives, and you're going to listen. All right, Chad, what do you think of this popcorn?
I am a popcorn skeptic. I've said this almost every time we try popcorn. I just don't think it's a good use of calories most of the time. Sweet popcorn, salty popcorn. I guess if I have to pick, probably salty popcorn would be. But even bagged popcorn is the worst. You know what I mean? Like a fresh popcorn, I guess I'll tolerate. But even that, I usually pass on. But bagged popcorn is a real uphill battle for me. This is too sweet. It tastes very artificial. I don't care about pecan flavoring at all. I'm not even sure if I found any pecans. I think maybe they all sunk to the bottom of the bag. This is a dislike, Dad, for me. It's not for me for sure.
Wow. I used to be I used to not really like caramel corn. And what got me around on liking it was when I would get Chicago mix and pair it with the cheese corn. And then I sort of changed my mind on the caramel corn. Just gave it like a little saltiness that made it better. This is just fucking caramel corn. I don't know. I know there's other things in there about pecan pie. I don't taste any of that stuff. I just taste caramel corn. I think it's kind of well made, actually. It's better than a lot of bagged popcorns that have a very stale taste to them. The caramel corn I grew up eating was like when you get every Christmas, my dad would give me like the tin with the 3 separated corns in it, the caramel, the butter, and the cheese. And that always, like, this is way better than those are. Those just have a stale taste. I'm going to give this a low level like that. I think it's pretty tasty. Geiger.
I found a pecan, by the way.
What'd you think?
Hell yeah.
That's fine. Pecans are like, they're so big and dry that it's, I don't know, inferior nut.
You know what was big and dry? Your mom's vagina, because your dad's inferior nut. I solved that problem right quick.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to sound just like a New Yorker right there.
He sounds like
I'm coming here in your mom.
Hey, I'm Kuma Bear. Hey, kid.
What do you want to know about? Fucking hand jobs. What? I didn't ask you anything. Yeah, but let's talk about hand jobs anyway. You like hand stuff?
Let's head to the bodega in the corner. I'll tell you all about 69. Come on.
Yeah, I'll take a chopped cheese and what do you want? Cunnilingus? Yeah, he'll take some cunnilingus. Boy. Popcorn. I like popcorn. I like regular
I'll get
popcorn.
a real New York slice and run a train on your family.
On your family? I'm going to fuck all of your family at once. What?
Kids, stop asking me about the sex. You know, it seems exciting as a kid, but when you get older, you realize it's just kind of a dirty act and you got post-nut clarity. It's just not worth it.
This guy regrets all the sex he's had.
My body is riddled with STDs.
Can't even get out anymore, kid.
Wait a minute, Bear. Do you have post-nut clarity now? Is that what you're saying? That maybe just don't go talk to your mom for a little bit. She might be looking a little sploogey.
I'm 53 years old, kid. I can't even get a boner no more.
This guy's just a middle-aged man living in your house. Anyway, fine. I'll bite. What about hand jobs? My back hurts. Okay, all right. Well, moving on, I guess.
They stopped paying me for overtime.
You know, it used to be you graduated college, you got a union job, you could retire in 30 years. Full pension. Now I'm here sitting on a fucking shelf teaching some kid about fucking gangbangs.
I retire. You don't even used to get a gold watch. Now I get a fuck you.
That's the way they tell the dock workers to retire. Congratulations on your retirement, Benny. Fuck you. Man, America really has changed. You think about it. This popcorn, real quickly, is fine. I like popcorn. I don't like caramel corn that much. I'm a savory guy over sweet. We've been over this. As caramel corns go, I think this one was fine. I like the pecans. I wish there was more of them in there. Kind of like when you get, I think with caramel corn, sometimes you get like a nut or something in there, like a peanut. I'll let the bear handle that one in a second. But I always get a nut anyway. But no, I thought that was fine. I'm indifferent to Dad. It was acceptable. So
okay,
back to the bear.
And I'm middle-aged. Will you believe this, kid? My dick doesn't even work anymore. I got to take a pill to get a boner. Okay.
That is when the missus will even let me hit. There's a Mrs. Bear. You got to buy the set. They complain about fucking laundry and taxes and shit.
Taxes.
All right, Gaggy.
Yeah.
Segment.
All right. Well, good lead in Novak, because this is actually top 10 AI bear sayings. No. We are going to ring in the new year with an old chestnut. It's time to return to the duos tournament. So we are going to, again, make you guys choose between which duo of things you like the best of these categories. And then one of them wins at the end. You guys have listened to this a million times.
Bear and AI.
It's Bear and AI, and it's President Joe Biden and the economy. All right, it's here we go. We're gonna start with we always start with food. So it's getting a little harder to find popular food combinations. I think I got some here. So these are common food pairings. You tell me which one you like better. Of these two, we'll start with pineapple and pizza, something a lot of people enjoy, or French fries and milkshakes. You know, dipping the old French fry in the Frosty or the milkshake. I've never really done that, but there are people that swear by it. Chad, let's you start. What do you think?
Well, I'm not a huge pizza guy in general, but I will say pineapple on pizza is actually a combo that I have found. Like, if I have to get pizza, that's a combo I kind of like. French fries and milkshake. I like French fries. I like milkshakes. I don't think I've ever actually dunked French fries and milkshakes. Or like is that what it's? Do I have to dunk it for this duo?
Yeah.
It's not a milkshake made out of French fries.
No, but I mean, I can't just eat French fries and also drink a milkshake.
Yeah, probably not. I think it's...
If you want.
You could, I suppose.
Okay.
We talked ourselves into it.
As I like those individual components better, the French fry and the milkshake. But as a duo, I don't know. I don't really think of like French fries and milkshake as like a duo for me. It's more like burger and fries, or even burger and milkshake.
This guy's beating around the bush. He's taking your...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go pineapple and pizza actually, just because it's as a better
living
duo.
Fuck.
Novak, what are your thoughts?
I can't believe that answer. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. It's bullshit. And milkshake and fries. I mean, that could win the whole tournament for me. It's a great combo. I'm picking that.
Do you do that, Novak? Do you dunk your fries in your milkshake?
I've done
really?
That.
Okay.
I more will do that with like a Frosty, which basically is a milkshake.
What is it, like curly fries? I assume, is that what you want to dunk in there?
Talk about curly fries, huh?
Boy, is that AI Bear showing up again? I can't see. So I guess that leaves it to me to choose, and I will be honest. I have never had either of these combos somehow.
What?
I might have dunked
because you don't drink a lot of milkshakes.
Well, no, actually, unfortunately, I do. I probably have dunked it once or twice. I've never had pineapple on pizza. I think I am with you. Again, pizza is a savory food to me. I don't want something sweet on there. So I probably will also go French fries and milkshake for that reason.
Hell yeah.
All right. The second half of the food pairings, we got chicken and dumplings or bagels and lox. So we had done bagels and cream cheese before. But I decided to pick a food with a word that I cannot pronounce correctly again. So bagels and lax.
Bagels.
Bagels, eh? You know where to get bagels is Schlotsky's Deli. That's probably not a good New York. That's a chain. That's not a New York deli. Just Arby's. That's where I go.
Classic bagel chain.
There's this mom and pop place down the street called Starbucks. That's where I get my coffee.
This is actually hard. I'm not a big fan of either of these. I think I really like bagels a bit more than the
but it's specifically lox, though.
I know.
Do you like the smoked salmon on there or whatever?
It's not my favorite. I wouldn't order it. My wife orders it all the time.
Yeah.
So it is around. But I'm still going to say that's a better combo, a better duo. I'm going to take the bagel and lox.
Yeah, chicken and dumpling, like what are we talking about here? Like what kind of
Well, like, you know what chicken is, right?
I understand. Yes, but what kind of dumplings? Like dumplings are so
chicken and dumplings is typically like a soup thing where it's like almost like chicken noodle, but instead of noodles you have like the dumplings and the carrots and
that explains it. I don't like soup. Don't eat a lot of soup. Did have chicken noodle soup for lunch today, so that's a weird thing for me to say that I don't like soup. But my life is a contradiction. No, I love lox on a bagel. I mean, I usually get cream cheese just because a lot of places don't have good lox, but if you can get like really good lox on a bagel, that is the best topping on a bagel. I'm right there with your wife, Novak. I will go bagel and lox.
Let's just finish this one up then. French fries and milkshakes versus bagel and lox. What do you got?
French fries and milkshake.
Yeah, I mean, I think bagel and lox is a better duo, but I voted for the better duo previously, but that probably wasn't what I should do. I eat French fries and milkshake 100 times more than I eat bagel and lox. If you had a menu that had French fries and milkshake on one item and the other item was bagel and lox, I'd probably pick the French fries and milkshake. So I'll go with that.
Okay. Got through. All right. Next one, we got some, again, just general pop culture duos. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So it's a famous movie. I think it's Paul Newman and Robert Redford are like cowboys, and they're outlaws and on the run and whatnot. They get up to shenanigans. Versus Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee. So Novak, I think this one's to you, technically.
This is probably generationally different answers. And Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid was before our time.
Right.
Yeah.
And Frodo and Sam is like right in the wheelhouse of our time.
Right.
And I do like those movies. I like that pairing. I'm going with those guys.
Yeah. AI Bear is in middle age. Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee are in Middle Earth. So that's
correct.
One way to think about it. If you think like
that is one way to think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, my precious.
I don't know what the big deal is. Hump the rock over to the fucking lava and throw it in. fucking whining about it all goddamn day. This generation.
Yeah, this one's super easy for me. I mean, I've never seen Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. I will never watch that ever. I've seen Lord of the Rings multiple times. I like Lord of the Rings, so yeah, Frodo and Sam.
Ooh, look at the mug on that orc. Looks like my old lady.
I have seen it. I think it's a good movie. I do find
I don't believe you.
I think Frodo and why are you lying about this? It's great. They're like space aliens, I think. No, but Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee, I will say, are two of the, like, if you had to rank the Lord of the Rings characters, they're near the fucking bottom. They're boring as shit.
What?
Yeah.
I don't.
No,
Samwise.
like
oh, you like Samwise? That's what
the
you're
heart
telling
of the
me.
fucking movie.
He's the heart of the fucking. Oh, Rudy has to go throw the ring in the water. All right, cool.
You need some heart in that movie. It's not just
Yeah.
You just want to fucking watch my axe swing.
I do. I want to watch my axe. I'd be fine with just axe throwing dwarf the entire fucking movie. Frodo Baggins looks like a giant child. Go fucking do
there's
your
a guy
job.
I get with his axe and his swinging and stuff.
And look at the games on Legolas. Yowza. All right.
Oh, wait, that's the dude. Sorry.
You know, that elf, I was pretty into him, and then he turned around. I was like, oh, Jesus, it's a dude. Shit. I hadn't even taken my pill yet. Because, the boners and stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
The next pop culture one, we've got Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. Kind of the heart of Sesame Street, as you would say. And another one that I don't know how familiar you guys are. I had to watch a bunch of these due to an ex-girlfriend at one point. Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, sure.
You ever seen that? It's the claymation-ish type from the people that did like Chicken Run and all that.
We just watched a Shaun the Sheep Christmas thing with my kids recently. So
They all look
Okay.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
they have big
Mouths
British teeth.
are really fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's up?
This is Chad, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, Big Bird and Snuffleupagus are fine. I get,
Yeah.
not my favorite Sesame Street characters by any stretch. I mean, Elmo obviously is worse, but like, there's a lot better ones, right? Like Can Man. I mean, Oscar the Grouch. Big Fur. I mean, Cookie Monster. There's much better ones there.
Fantasy Bird and Snuffleupagus.
Wallace and Gromit's pretty funny. I liked Curse of the Wear Pants or whatever, like Mechanical Pants. Didn't he have the Mechanical Pants one at some point?
I believe you. I don't know.
There's something with pants. But it's I thought those were kind of funny back in the day. And Chicken Run's funny too. I know that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about Chicken Run. We're talking about Wallace and Gromit. I would go Wallace and Gromit.
I like Sesame Street more than Wallace and Gromit, but I think Wallace and Gromit are a better duo. Like Snuffleupagus was kind of Johnny Come Lately.
Yeah.
He just I think was added years later.
They had to spike the Sesame Street ratings. What are we going to do?
Big Bird is the heart of Sesame Street. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
But Snuffleupagus is just like kind of a tag along. So we'll go Wallace and Gromit.
Okay. That was the only time Big Bird is one of the only reasons I ever cried at a movie. When I was little and I watched Follow That Bird, I was really upset that they painted him blue. Really pissed me off. Those fuckers. You ever watch Follow That Bird?
You were sad or mad? What was it?
I was sad. I started crying. Yeah, no, it was like a TV movie, I think, or maybe they put it in the theaters. I don't remember. But basically, Big Bird gets captured by some like circus people that want to make him an attraction because he's a giant fucking bird, and they like spray paint him blue for some reason. I don't know why. And I was like devastated as a child. Like, he's blue. I was like all upset.
Wow, you wuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it last year. So it's that and Brian's song are the only two things I cry at.
Speaking of blue bird, let me tell you about my blue balls.
Yeah, it didn't help that I was having this emotional breakdown, and AI parent kept trying to tell me about his blue balls. There. I know you're upset. Anyway, you know what blue balls are? You want to help me? All right, Wallace and Gromit against. Oh, you know what? I skipped one here. Okay, we'll just do this.
Skip one.
Because I my eyes went down. I have 4 pop culture ones. It's fine. I'll figure it
What
out.
was the other 2?
We'll get there. We'll just move them around so that's a different matchup. Don't worry about it. Jesus.
Wait,
okay.
did we just do 2 matches and they both had a winner?
Yes, and now we do those 2 together, and then we'll do another 2 match. I got it. We're good.
Okay.
So Wallace and Gromit against Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee.
Oh, this is easy. Lord of the Rings guys, the Hobbits. If you had to rank the Lord of the Rings guys, they'd be near the top. So
I don't agree with that. I'm on record.
Go with the Hobbits.
They'd certainly be within the top 9 of the Fellowship. Fuck, why can't I think of that word?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh boy.
We respect you more for not knowing the word.
Now, which of these will make your already fucked up bracket even harder if I vote for it?
No, nothing. I just fixed it. We're all good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, some might say that Wallace and or Gromit are the heart of Wallace and Gromit, and that would probably be true. But
this is the only recognizable characters. Got
it. But I love those Lord of the Rings movies. Later Hobbit movies, not so much, but the Lord of the Rings ones are really good, and Frodo and Sam are not the most entertaining part of it, but they are still good enough. They're still better than Merry and Pippin, so
they're still good enough.
So I will go Frodo and Sam.
All right. A grommet is when you take a puppet and jack off into it. What? All right. Next
Share
pairing.
the load. Speaking of loads.
All right.
This is jumping on any words.
We have collected the lowest hanging of all the fruit. And here we are with our bushels of it. All right.
Just waiting for you to speak at all. Cough.
Oh, God.
Oh, speaking of coughing, that's what happens when your mouth's full of jizz. What? Turn this fucking bear off.
You know what an elf is? No, elf's not in the story. All right. We've got Hansel and Gretel, famous pairing of lore, right? Of fairy tales and whatnot.
Pairing of lore.
There's lots of lore around them, remember? The Hansel and Gretel verse. And then they are against another literary pairing, Romeo and Juliet, inextricably linked together. So I think this is Chad. Yeah. Hansel and Gretel are Romeo and Juliet. You famously love reading William Shakespeare, so this should be great for you.
I mean, I assume that Romeo and Juliet have a lot of lore as well, but since it's not written in fucking English, I can't tell.
Oh, now you sound like AI Bear and you're not even trying to. This is goddamn America, Shakespeare.
I don't really like any of these pairings. I mean, on the one hand, wasn't like Leonardo DiCaprio in a terrible Romeo and Juliet movie, probably?
He was.
And then also there was that Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters movie with Jeremy Renner.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I believe you. I don't know that one.
I saw that. That's terrible.
Hold on. Time out.
Yeah.
You're basing this you're basing your rating off a Jeremy Renner witch hunting movie? You don't know the actual tale of Hansel and Gretel?
It's not my fault that I am so steeped in the lore that I have even seen the film adaptation, okay?
The film adaptation. All right, so Hansel and Gretel are in the woods, and they got fucking machetes and killed a witch, right? No, I don't think so.
I am bathed in lore. No, I mean, I don't know. I guess Hansel and Gretel, just because, why not? These options all suck, so Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel have minimal lore.
Yeah.
They pretty much go to this house, get captured by the witch. It's not exciting. At least
a couple of loreless bitches.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet have Billy Shakes behind them. So I'm going to take Romeo and Juliet.
Okay. Next pairing.
Wait, you
have to pick one.
Tie.
I don't want to. Next pairing in the pop. All right. So Hansel and Gretel, according to lore, went exploring the woods, got stuck in a witch's house, and she almost ate him. And then they just left, I think. I don't know. Something happened in the
They
middle.
trick her into going to the oven, right? Or something.
That's right. That's what Jeremy Renner did. I forgot. He used his cunning wit and convinced them to go in the oven. And then we watched her burn alive in the adaptation. Romeo and Juliet. Again, I'm not a big romance guy. Star-crossed lovers, though. It is Romeo and Juliet is such a oft referenced, right, piece of literature and love
that's
story.
One hot broad, if you know what I'm talking about.
So I will take the Capulets and Montagues there and take Romeo and Juliet out of that one. Okay. Next pop culture pairing, Curious George and the Man in the Yellow Hat. If you remember those books, maybe you don't. And then the other one is Mr. Rogers and Mr. McFeely. That Mr. McFeely was the delivery guy that showed up at Mr. Rogers' house all the time. Sure. Speedy delivery and all that kind of thing. So, Novak, I think this is you.
I of course know Curious George, and I've read a couple of the books to my kids before, and I was never into it as a kid. Never really cared for the movies or anything.
Did you lack curiosity? You just didn't identify?
I lacked curiosity, right? Mm-hmm. Everything I learned came from an AI bear, so it was really bad. I fucking love Fred Rogers. I think he's the greatest dude of all time. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, the guy. Awesome.
Yeah. I love it. So I'm picking. I remember Mr. McFeely well. I'm not sure it's the greatest duo of all time, but I am picking them for this particular case.
And maybe Mr. Rogers and King Friday or something.
King Friday, yeah.
Or the.
I mean, let's be honest. Nobody was on par with Fred Rogers in that show. It's kind of a one man gig. But
Fred Rogers and his sweater. This is timely actually because I literally earlier today I introduced my kids to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I got like a bunch of Blu-rays from the library. They have compilation discs or whatever that you can get of like best episodes, and I put one on for my kids, and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna sit through this because it is so much slower paced than TV is today. You know, even like really good kids TV shows like Bluey, there's still like lots going on at all times, you know. And this one is like, we watch an episode and he just like he says something and then stares at the camera for like 5 seconds of silence, you know. But they
start tapping the TV to make sure it works.
But they sat through the whole thing, they watched it, they seemed to like it. So I don't know if we'll watch anymore, but hopefully. But it was great, and Mr. McFeely was in it. I was reminded of his wild mustache that he has.
He did have a stash.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't even remember who they were up against, but I'm gonna vote for Mr. Rogers.
Curious George, yeah.
Curious George fucking sucks. Fuck Curious George. That stupid yellow hatted fuck. I hate them.
Yeah, that's a strong reaction. It's strange that you bring up kids TV. So I just saw my my sisters and my family over the weekend, and my nephew loves Blippi. I'm not familiar too much with Blippi. Oh my
god! Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Well, apparently they told me this. So if this is apocryphal, let me know. But that Blippi, before he landed on Blippi as a way to get popular, he was just doing random YouTube channel shit, and like he took a shit on his friend's chest on YouTube or something like that.
What?
That's what they were telling me.
I was picturing a cartoon character. I don't know what Blippi is.
Blippi is a dude.
He's a dude. He used to be in the military, actually. I don't know about this shitting on his chest.
Somebody, I think, drew him taking a shit on somebody.
He was a military man who took a shit on Gomer Pyle.
Were you Googling Blippi Rule 34? Is that what
I did not. No, they told me he was famous for taking the shit on somebody before. I'm like, and now he's a kid star?
It's possible, but I don't know that about him. But I know his show is fucking terrible. My kids were super into it for a while, and we kind of been like steering them away from it because he's so obnoxious. There's actually like multiple Blippies. There's like 2 Blippies.
I just found this out. Yeah, Blippi is on tour or something. Yeah.
He's Blippi. So looks like he's the next Jared. He needs like a shave or something.
Still blipping out.
It's like he'll just go to like a kids museum or a kids playground or something that they have rented out, so there's no one else there, and he'll just run around like playing with all the stuff, and he'll be like, look, here's a fake fire hose, and he'll pretend to spray it, and then he'll just move on to the next thing, and it's like so frantic and like obnoxious and stuff. He's the fucking worst.
All right, well, he's not in this, thank God. But yeah, I just like That's quite the career pivot. I'm like, well, I tried shitting on people. Maybe I'll be a kids program host. That works. Anyway.
Kids shit. So,
The true American success story. Okay. Romeo and Juliet versus Mr. Rogers and Mr. McFeely.
Mr.
Rogers.
Okay,
Rogers.
figured. All right. Last one. Wild cards as always. Here we go. First one. Fork and spoon. Common utensil pairing. You don't normally have one or the other. You often have both. And, or against, sticks and stones. Famously cannot break your bones, from what I understand. So that's good too.
No, it's actually they can break your bones, is what it says. Words are what can't hurt you.
Right.
No, that's not how I learned it. AI Bear told me nothing can hurt me but him. So get him a goddamn beer.
Speaking of sticks and stones, I've got a stick and two stones.
I want a fork and then we can spoon.
Take out your sticks and stones. You break my hymen.
Wow, he has a hymen? He sounds like a guy. I don't know. Okay. So, cool. Is that just
the worked with the joke?
Yeah, it really worked. Is that like the laundry label on the back of the thing? You just got to rip it off, and that's called breaking his hymen.
My hymen is still intact despite all the sounding.
All right. Novak, fork and spoon, sticks and stones. AI Bear's with us now. There's no going back.
I've got a rock-shouted hymen, children.
Just out of context, no one asked him anything. He just starts talking.
It's like a trampoline.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but I have a virgin asshole. Excuse me. No one asked. Yep. Nope. My behind is intact.
Okay, wait, what am I? Fork and spoon versus sticks and stones?
Yeah.
Fork and spoon, I guess. They sit together on the table. I don't use them at the same time. But sticks and stones, that's a dumb combo.
They're dangerous. They can break your bones, from what I've just learned.
I say fork and spoon.
Chad, go ahead.
Yeah, sticks and stones. It's like the weakest comeback of all time. It's second weakest comeback behind I Know You Are, But What Am I? You know what I mean? So
or Your Ma. That's another bad one.
No, that's good. Your Ma is good.
Your Ma's good? Okay.
Oh, you bet your Ma is good.
I was going to say, AI Bear probably says Your Ma quite a lot.
Fork and spoon, you can't eat without them unless you're just going to bear paw your food into your mouth some. So, yeah, I'll go fork and spoon.
Last pairing that it's going to be going up against. Classic pairing, tits and ass. DNA is a common pairing.
Jesus Christ.
We know this. And the last one, common pairing that we've talked about on this podcast.
Scraping the barrel of duos.
No. Oh, if you like that one, you're going to love this one. Fangin' and Bangin'. Famous gangrel related duo. So tits and ass, fangin' and bangin'. Chad, you're up here, I think. I know you love tits and ass. Who doesn't? You're a red-blooded American male.
Yeah.
But do you love fangin' and bangin'? Just banging a vampire, by the way.
I mean,
that is.
Look. I love tits.
Uh-huh.
I love ass. These
Right.
are things that I love. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is the duos tournament. Okay. We're talking about how these things work as a pair. All right. You can have tits and not have ass. Right.
Okay.
You can have ass without the tits. This works. You cannot fangin' without bangin'. Right? These two things
You cannot set in structure.
These two things are inextricably linked.
Yeah,
banging and banging. When you think of one of those two words, you immediately think of the other. Everyone worldwide.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's common.
I am going fanging and banging.
Okay. All right.
As much as the terrible shit we say in the podcast,
Yeah.
we still are not the pieces of shit who are going to pick tits and ass to win this tournament.
Yeah, the best
Are
duo,
we?
bros.
Right? We're not. We are pieces of shit, but not that kinds of piece of shit.
Red Bull and Axe body spray versus tits and ass.
So I'm gonna go fanging and banging.
Okay, so fanging and banging versus fork and spoon.
Fanging and banging.
Yeah, fang those bangs. Let's do
All
it.
right, let's just speed through. Okay, we'll just stay on that bottom. So let's see if fanging and banging can keep working his way through. Fanging and banging versus Mr. Rogers and Mr. McFeely.
Rogers.
Speedy fucking delivery.
I mean, that is the children's show equivalent of fanging and banging when you're really thinking about it.
It's kind of the Rogers challenge if you think
Right,
about
Rogers is fanging. McFeely's banging.
it. Bang.
Just banging the door to deliver the packages.
Hey,
That's right.
All right, full circle. You agree?
Yeah, I go
Fanging means staring into the camera for 5 seconds.
Oh, Rogers is fanging again. Somebody wind him up.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood for fanging and banging with Mr. McFeely. Would you be mine? Could I fang you? All right. Top of the bracket, French fries and milkshake against Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee.
Look, I voted for it the second time. I still don't think French fries and milkshake really belongs here as a true duo. I mean, they're two foods that I love, though. But just like you can have the tits without the ass, you can have the French fries without the milkshake. So I'm gonna go Frodo and Sam.
Yeah, I agree. It's when it gets down to it in the late rounds, you can't just rely on solo. How good they are solo. They have to work together as a team. Samwise and Frodo.
All right. Samwise and Frodo versus Mr. Rogers and Mr. McFeely for the whole shooting match. Novak, who you got?
Samwise and Frodo, heart of Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Mr. McFeely and Mr. Rogers are the fanging and banging of Mr.
Of
Rogers'
Lord of the
neighborhood.
Rings, also.
They're kind of the tits and ass of PBS, if you think about it.
I recently watched a Rogers documentary. Reminded me how much I love that dude. And what am I if not only caring about things I did recently? I'm picking Mr. Rogers.
Did you fang or bang today?
Yeah, I did both.
Okay.
I just got that documentary, actually. I got the DVD from the library at the same time I picked up these other ones, but I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, like just from a recency bias standpoint, I did rewatch the entire Lord of the Rings, the director's cut extended edition or whatever.
Holy shit.
I
Did you
watched
start
it-
that, 2001?
I watched it back in like January, February over the course of like a couple weeks, and it is worse than the theatrical version,
Yes.
in my opinion. There's too much unnecessary shit.
Not enough fanging.
Not too much banging, not enough fanging. Honestly, the balance was off. But just based solely on the recency bias. No, and it's just like if we're talking like Aragorn and my axe, then maybe
Right.
like it'd be more of a competition. But
Okay.
Mr. Rogers he's the best. So yeah,
All right.
Rogers.
Would you be mine
Rogers.
indeed?
Hell
Rogers
yeah.
and McFeely take it home. That was the duos tournament.
All right, we have to eat the Buccees drizzled caramel popcorn birthday cake. And if you know anything about the podcast, you will know that birthday cake flavored things generally perform very poorly.
Oh God.
Novak, pretend this is the first time you ate one.
This is the one you were talking about having a natural taste. Like, what the fuck? How dare they claim that?
Birthday cake flavored gas station popcorn. Just like Papa used to make on the campfire.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Oh.
Well, I'm not going to beat around the
Yum.
bush.
Fanging and banging. Yum.
A lot of things wrong with this. The popcorn is so drowned out you barely taste it.
Yeah.
Because of all the crap that they've put into it. It looks like a caramel corn look and then has like a bunch of birthday cake looking icings like attached randomly to pieces.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like holding a couple pieces together. Those bits are fucking terrible.
You don't like the nut that's all over it?
The fake jizz does not help it.
It's not like spit out. Like I hesitate to give this a hey because I could probably eat this popcorn. It's just like overly sweet and it's stale tasting. It's gross. There's no doubt about that. It is gross. But I don't think it's a hate dat. I think it might be a low level dislike dat.
Novak.
I'm sorry. There's
Novak's just hanging on to his hates for later in the year. He's worried about starting it off fresh.
Yeah, I just got those hate numbers from last week, and they were my numbers had gone up. And then we talked about Mr. Rogers, and he didn't hate anybody. So I'm going to give this a dislike.
Well, Fred Rogers had to stare in the gaping maw of this bullshit. This is bad. These are bad. I don't like it. I don't like birthday cake flavored stuff at all. I don't even like birthday cake, like flavored cake.
Yeah.
It's not a great cake flavor. This tastes like shit. It's too sweet in the way that's terrible. Like there's some things that are overly sweet, obviously, but it still tastes good. This is just that cloying, sugary taste. And you like Novak nailed it where you say you don't taste any popcorn. The popcorn is just a structure to hold all this shitty frosting jizz. It's not good. It's chewy, which is a terrible thing for popcorn. And I will say we sent both of these out at the exact same time. Now maybe one is older in the bag before we opened it to send it out for mailing, so it shouldn't be that much more stale compared to the other one. I feel like it is. This is going to be a hate that for me. I don't like these at all. This is bad.
Okay, it's almost. It is now secured that the oyster crackers are going to win.
Hell yeah.
But Chad, what do you think of this popcorn?
Yeah, I mean, that was my question. I was starting to wonder, was the bag opened during shipment or sitting here on my shelf for the last couple days or whatever? But it seems like from Geiger's description, it is not, because my popcorn is chewy and stale tasting as fuck, and I think that's just how the popcorn is.
Yeah.
You add on top of that this just straight up atrocious flavor. And then compound that with the fact that I don't really like popcorn to begin with, and I especially don't like bagged popcorn, as I said earlier. I got those hate numbers in last week, and I said, we need more hate. These aren't high enough. More hates, and I'm going to start off the year strong with this one. This is terrible hate dat.
Okay, terrible score there for the birthday cake popcorn. Geiger, the listeners, it's 2026, and they are prepared to, at long last, call off the mailbag boycott.
Embargo.
No.
This is the year that they finally start fanging and banging with us.
8th year in, and our inbox is, as always, just a cartoon tumbleweed blowing across an open plain. It is time to start filling it up with your fucking feedback, assholes. You can't just sit back and not contribute to society.
Your inbox is drier than your mom's vagina after she sees your dad.
That's right. After an hour and a half of us doing wascally wabbit voices and talking about dicks, you should want to engage. What is holding you back? Was it the fangin' and or bangin'? We didn't even pick tits and ass just out of respect to you. But we all know that's our passion. Guys. That is our passion, but we're trying to be classy. Fucking AI bears out there just blind fucking sheep. All right, anyway, enough insulting the audience. More than so that we've done for the last 45 minutes or so. If you'd like to let us know what you think of the podcast, suggest a snack, tell us what you thought of our ratings, all that good stuff. You can do that at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. Leave us a review. Leave us some stars. All that good stuff. If you do enjoy the podcast, tell your family and friends. I'm sure your grandmother would love to hear us talk about sounding for 20 minutes. And as always, thanks for listening. And thank you, Becky, for giving us these snacks.
All right. If you're going to be the third Blippy. All right.
Blippy the third. Yeah.
There's already two Blippies. They're going to make you a third one. You have to put on what appears to be orange suspenders,
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Blue shirt.
and a goofy hat. Do you have an obligation to live your life in public a certain way as the kids performer?
You mean you can't go out like drunk driving on the weekends or something? You know what I mean? Is that what you're saying, or like?
Yeah, or just like being very careful not to be like caught swearing on anywhere if you went. You're like out in public, the kid might notice you or anything.
In the case of Blippi, he is a very generic looking dude, right? Like he's the whitest of white guys, like rail thin, just generic brown hair. Like there is a 5 o'clock shadow that for some reason he can't seem to fucking shave. Geiger's showing us a picture of, and I can tell you that is the second Blippi. I know this because
you're
I've seen
way
too
too
Blippi.
well versed in Blippi.
I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate how much I know about this fuck. Even when he goes to like a water park, even his swimsuit is like blue and orange. It's really annoying.
Are they in on that? Like they know of each other? They're not. It's not like a copyright thing.
Yeah. No, the first one hired the second one because so that they could just like make more double the content that way.
It's a Blippi grift.
Yeah.
When he goes to the water park and he's got a swimsuit, is there a noticeable bulge?
Mm-hmm.
And he has a friend who's with him sometimes, whose character's name is Mika. And it's an African-American lady, and I can tell you there's also two Mikas, and they do not look anything alike. Unlike the two Blippies. Yeah, that is one of the Mikas. Yeah.
Which Mika is that? Do you know?
I don't know which order the Mikas were hired. Yeah. Anyways, I think you can probably get away with just being like a normal person, because I don't think you would be recognized on the street, is what I was trying to get at. As readily as like, you know, if you looked like, I don't know, comedian Gallagher, for example.
Mr. McFeely. So do you have to, I have to walk around in a full Blippi outfit at all times?
No. I'm just saying, like, you're living your life regular, but you could be recognized.
Yeah, no one
would be like, you have died and gone to hell, and your punishment is wearing Blippi outfit at all times.
I have to be constantly Where's Waldo, but worse.
Like, who's the who do you would say is the most famous like child performer that is
Mr. Rogers probably when you would be instantly recognized.
Mr. Beast or
Mr. Beast.
Logan
like
Paul.
Mr. Beast is a child performer.
He's not a child, but he performs.
That's what kids watch.
No, I mean, yeah, like who's the modern day rat? Is there even? I guess there's just not like
it's all YouTube streamers and shit. That's why it's like
with like
yeah. It
honestly,
might be Blippi.
It's probably Blippi, honestly. Yeah, because everything else is cartoons.
I've never fucking heard of
like,
Blippi before today.
Like Coco Melon and Bluey and stuff. Everything is cartoons. So
the Wiggles,
sure. I mean, like Barney, but that's not a guy walking around. That's a dude in a suit. Mm-hmm. Barney's just like if I had to walk around the Barney outfit, I bet you people would recognize me as
I think
a guy in a Barney suit. Yeah. Is that guy? Right. No, it's Barney. Okay, never mind. My eyes deceived me.
So you're just going to live a life of debauchery?
Yeah. I mean, because again, the debaucherous things you're doing are probably not near people who would know you. So like, I went to the strip club. It's not like there's a bunch of 8-year-old kids there that are going to recognize me. Their parents are probably not going to be like, that's Blippi getting a lap dance.
They saw you walk in. Mm-hmm. Where's Blippi going?
Where's Blippi going?
He likes famous duos. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm the third Blippi. I'll fuck anything that moves.
Blippi the third needs a lappy.
He wants to sex Blippi.
Yeah, I think that is a crucial point. If you're the third Blippi, you're already kind of derivative. Like you're just suckling the teat of the Blippi machine. Who gives a flying fuck? They don't expect you to have the integrity of the first Blippi.
You are Shemp Howard at this point.
You're easily replaceable, I think.
Yeah. What's Blippi's signature? Does he go like hey or something? Like what's his thing?
He has like just this fucking like shitty laugh that sounds like he swallowed a helium balloon or something. And it's like just very manic. And,
okay. I could like the Joker.
They would also never hire me as Blippi because I am bigger than both Blippis put together. Because those guys are like 115 pounds soaking wet. You know, like they are tiny dudes.
Oh, Blippi ate a lot at the salad bar. Yup.
Check out the dumper on third Blippi.
Okay, we got the first snacks of the year are logged in. We'll be back next time. 3,